From talking trash about someone's dead mom to telling someone how his wife tastes, the disrespect between the NBA players is occurring every season, and it doesn't look like it's disappearing anytime soon. These are the most disrespectful NBA players ever. Make sure to stick around till the end, since the last one we'll talk about is hilarious. LeBron James. Our man LeBron is not necessarily known to be a trash talker, but when he gets fired up, oh boy, it can get disrespectful. LeBron James sent the NBA world into a frenzy after getting fired up in the second quarter after an audacious moment from last year's Finals MVP. Leading 45-24 in the second, LeBron was surrounded by numerous Rocket players before he faked the shot and passed to Markieff Morris. Morris drew the defenders before he returned the ball as LeBron backed away into the corner. But in a moment, which some would say was a first for LeBron, the King launched a three-pointer before turning his back on the basket and staring at his teammates.
Make sure he's behind the arc. Oh, he turned the other way! He turned the other way!
The shot was perfect, and his teammates let LeBron know what he had already anticipated. The result was good. Imagine this happening to you. Oof, damn! Now, you might think those moments only happen on the hardwood, but with LeBron, that's certainly not the case. A Chicago Bulls fan once yelled at him to stop crying, and after a quick argument, LeBron hit him with a pretty spicy reply.
Shut up, stop crying. You lost Kyrie, you lost D-Rose, you can't keep point guard for your life. D-Rose dipped on you. Huh?
Yeah, I know, he's the king and all, and rare dare to stand in his way, but it appears like that only applies to men NBA players, since women clearly don't seem to care about who he is. A few years ago, LeBron got called out by a female Warriors fan, calling him well, I'll let her do the talking.
LeBron, how does it feel to be a ass?
Hey, watch your mouth, woman! Watch your mouth, woman!
Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett is the true NBA MVP, but on the less desired scale of disrespecting and trash talking, holding one of the top positions in the number of arguments he got into. There were countless times Garnett more than briefly stepped over the line, and I don't mean the free throw line. In 1999, two young and future Hall of Fame forwards would battle it out in the playoffs. Kevin Garnett and his Minnesota Timberwolves were pitted against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs in the first round playoff encounter. Allegedly, when Duncan stepped up to the charity stripe to shoot some free throws, Garnett told Duncan to like this video and subscribe to the channel. No, he didn't actually say that, but you should subscribe to the channel, you know it's worth it. Okay, so when Duncan stepped up to the charity stripe to shoot some free throws, Garnett told Duncan, "Happy Mother's Day, mother fricker." Disregarding the cuss word, seems rather friendly, right? Hell no. Duncan's mother passed away in 1990 due to breast cancer. She died the day before Duncan's 14th birthday. To this day, Duncan still hates the trash-talking Garnett. KG has been known to get in Duncan's nerves every time they battle on the court, which doesn't sit well with a 5-time NBA champion. Thought that's all? Not even close. I said he's the god of trash talking, and it was honestly hard to pick out the nitty-gritty since he's got quite a portfolio. 2013 marked Kevin Garnett's historic 15th and last time to make it to the NBA All-Star Game. But this year was also the same year where things went sour with fellow East All-Star starter Carmelo Anthony. In a matchup against the New York Knicks, the two had to be separated in the court after a seemingly common spat. But what happened after the game made everyone go all CSI and dive deeper into what really happened between the two superstars. After the game, Melo came through with his promise to meet KG after the game and waited for the Celtic forward outside the team's bus to further confront him. Allegedly, Garnett told Melo during the in-game commotion that his wife, Layla, tasted like Honey Nut Cheerios. Melo really didn't like this and went to a shoving match with KG, which earned them both technical foul. Fortunately, the post-game encounter did not escalate further as SMG staff and security successfully defused the situation. Was Melo just going to congratulate KG on their 6-point win over his Knicks? Not really. When asked days after, Anthony explained, "There's just certain things that you just don't say to another man." Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was not only the GOAT in terms of his basketball skills, but also his ability to get into other people's heads and talk trash. And when I say trash, I'm talking garbage, dude. No, seriously, that dude was ready to punch you in the face on the spot. With his fiery competitive nature, not only did he want to destroy you, but let you know about it as well. When Johnny Batch was coaching with the Hornets in 1995, they had a good team: Glenn Rice, Mauring, Johnson. Series was tied at 2, and Hornets had a chance to win Game 5 in Chicago. On the biggest possession of the game, Muggsy had the ball with the Hornets down by 1. Jordan backed off of him and told him, "Shoot it, you freaking midget." Muggsy shot it, didn't come close. A year later, Muggsy actually told Johnny Batch that he believes that single play ruined his whole career. His shot never recovered. Jordan has even gone as far as telling his defenders what exactly he's going to do, and then doing it, still beating them to the rim. Oof, imagine that happening to you. Michael Jordan scored a career-high 69 points against the Cavs. There was an article in the paper that Jordan read the day of the game. The headline was, "Mission Impossible. Elo to try and ground Air Jordan." Elo failed, and to add insult to injury, MJ talked trash the whole way through. In Elo's own words, "Listen man, I'm hitting everything, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do this time, and see if you can stop it. You know you can't stop it. You know you can't stop this. You can't guard me. I'm gonna catch it on the left elbow, and then I'm gonna drive to the left to the baseline, and then I'm gonna pull up and shoot my fadeaway." That's what Jordan told him he'd do. And sure enough, Elo said, like I said, he was never mean or bad about it, but on that one play, I was like, okay, well, if he's gonna tell me what he's gonna do, then I'm gonna take advantage of this. And I was right there with him when he did. But sure enough, he banked it off the backboard. We were heading back down court, and he gave me that kind of shrugged shoulder look that you'd always see. And he's like, I told you. And I just said, don't do that again. Well, if you can tell the defender your next move and still score on him, we can't really argue here. James Harden. You know what they say, leave the best for last. Or the worst. Anyways, if you've been following the NBA for some time, you'd know that James Harden is no rookie in the Trash Talk League, but closer to a veteran member. Harden isn't too happy with Giannis Antetokounmpo and hasn't been afraid to share his feelings. While things might have begun years ago, everything came to head in the All-Star Game draft. Giannis was one of the team captains and joked that he wasn't selecting Harden because he wanted somebody that's gonna pass the ball.
I'm between Kemba and Trae Young.
Wait, you don't want the dribbler?
I want somebody that's gonna pass the ball. That's what I want.
While the comment didn't seem like a big deal at the time, the Houston Rockets guard didn't appreciate it at all. During an interview with ESPN, Harden shot back. After pointing out the inaccuracy of the joke, Harden took a shot at Giannis' skill set.
I average more assists than him, I think. I don't see what the joke is, but I didn't even see it. You know, I don't pay attention to stuff like that. I just know none of them can mess with me. I wish I could just run and with 7 feet and run and just dunk. Like that takes no skill at all. I gotta actually learn how to play basketball, how to have skill, you know? I take that any day.
Antetokounmpo, however, didn't respond in kind.
I'm not that type of guy. I never tried to take stabs. I'm just trying to do my job, which is win games and go back home to my family and my kids.
As usual, to no surprise, Antetokounmpo dominated the game. The forward dropped 41 points, pulled down 20 rebounds, and dished 6 assists on the night. To make things even more impressive, he did all that in 35 minutes of action, which made him the first Bucks player to do that since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Although this happened the past season, Harden is still fired up and ready to shoot some bullets. So make sure to click the video on the screen right now and go watch it before he roasts you. No, seriously, I'm not kidding. Come on, just click it and go watch it. You might get a Twitter notification from Harden tagging you at any second, so why not stay protected? Did you do it? You good? Alright, cool. See you there.